Hi, this is Sean Fitzgerald, and I'm here with Top 25 Pro Sam Black, who just came off of the top 8 of Pro Tour Theros here in Dublin and has continued his success by top 8ing yet another event. Tuesday night draft here in Gamers World. So, Sam, congratulations firstly on your finish of the weekend, and even more so on your finish tonight. Do you want to take us through what you drafted and what you were doing?
Yeah, sure. So I opened a Grey Merchant and a Mistcutter Hydra. Which I think both cards are really good. I wasn't really sure what the right pick was, but there were a lot of black cards in the pack, which is kind of an argument for and against the Grey Merchant. On the one hand, maybe a lot of other people are going to be drafting black and it'll be hard to get enough black cards for Devotion.
Right.
On the other hand, I was pretty sure that a good black card would come back, and so I'd get 2 cards out of the pack that way, whereas there wasn't really another green card that I would want with the Mistcutter Hydra. And I feel like I haven't played with Grey Merchant as much as I'd like to, so I decided to just take the Grey Merchant.
Okay. Do you have a preference of the colours in Theros yet, or?
I try not to.
Okay.
I like to stay open and just be able to take whatever's coming.
Okay, and where did you go then from the Grey Merchant after that?
Well, as you can see by looking at the deck, clearly I second picked a Wingsteed Rider. Then I think I took another black card. I think I got another Grey Merchant in pack 1, either pick 3 or 4.
Okay, so that's a very strong signal.
Yeah, that made it pretty clear that I was definitely going to be sticking with the black.
Right.
And I got a Nemesis of Mortals fairly late. I think that card's really good.
Okay, you think it might be a little bit underrated in the format at the moment?
Maybe, at least here. And
different metagame.
Yeah. And so then I figured, well, maybe that means green's open. Maybe that'll be my second color instead of white.
Okay.
And I was mostly just like trying to take black cards whenever that was possible.
Okay.
And then I got a very, very late Voyage's End.
Right. We can see obviously that you ended up in blue.
Which is
so
what ended
is that
up
what
putting me in
pushed
blue.
you into
Yep,
it?
Yeah, late Voyage's End. So I go into pack 2 with a lot of black cards, like 6 good black cards, and then a Voyage's End, a Wingsteed Rider, and a Nemesis of Mortals. So
you're very open for your second color at this point.
Yeah, and I opened Agent of Fates, which was very good.
Of course.
And because I already had a Scourge Mark or 2.
Right.
So, I was in good position to take advantage of that.
Okay, so you knew that you had a way to trigger him at least once or twice in the game anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then somewhere fairly early on, I saw like a Nimbus Naiad and a Thassa's Emissary and a Triton Fortune Hunter. So I was really working on the blue-black heroic.
Right, you felt you were being pushed more into that, and what solidified you in that then?
I mean, really just like, each of those pushed me a little further, and by the time I had all of it, it was pretty solid. So blue-black is often like more of a like control type thing where you have like some removal spells and maybe like mnemonic wall, and this was much more of like the heroic thing where I had like some good bestow creatures and scourge marks and good ways to target my guys, Triton tactics. So it played out a little differently than maybe one usually expects blue-black to, but I was really happy with how it played out. I ended up winning all
how
my
did
matches.
it end up actually playing out?
I won all my matches. I lost one game.
And were you the aggressor usually, or were you more controlling, or?
Yeah, kind of. There were some games where I just like came out with flyers, and there were some others where I was on the back foot, and then Grey Merchant turned it around like he does.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Yeah. And there's at least one other game where I just bestowed things on the lifelink Harpy to. That's another good way to swing a race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, excellent. Well, that's pretty much wraps up your draft. How has your time in Ireland been so far?
It's been good. Mostly it's been dedicated to the PT,
of course,
preparing
obviously.
for that and then playing in it, and then I spent Monday sleeping basically the entire day.
You needed recovery. That's completely fair.
Really running as hard as I could through the Pro Tour, and then staying out quite late for the party on Sunday.
With a well-deserved celebration, I think.
And then I just my friend Tom Martell let me stay in his the room that was booked for him because he's platinum.
Okay.
It was booked through Monday, but his flight out was on Sunday, so he gave me the room for that extra night. And I woke up at like 11 to get out of there by noon, and I was like, this is not happening. And I just booked the room for an extra night. And,
I need to
sleep until 5 p.m. And
So Sunday night was good then.
Well, I'd just been,
Also
sleep deprived all
yeah,
week, testing and stuff. So it was good to spend an entire day catching up. And my girlfriend had gotten in on Sunday, so she was happy to spend a day recovering from jet lag.
That's perfect.
So then today was mostly just getting some work done. I had to write an article for,
of course,
write a weekly column for Star City, so I had to do that today and then come out here, check into the apartment where we'll be staying for the rest of the week, and come out here and play some cards with the locals.
Perfect, and thank you very much for doing so, and thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thanks.